The training centre was established to deal with integrated operations for very complex resources.
The centre created a cohort of PhD students and postdoctoral researchers who worked on different challenges but leading to the shared goal. This engendered a sense of community and supportive research environment.
I think the simplest way to put it is that a traditional research program asks, what's an interesting question? And we ask, what is an interesting question that someone is waiting for an answer to? From the very beginning, our industry partners brought to us real-world problems they were struggling with on sites, and that meant that our PhD students and postdocs weren't working on hypothetical questions. They were working on challenges that mattered to the people running the operations.
We partner with the Training Centre because it brings industry and research together in a really practical way. As an R&D driven business, we're always looking for new ideas and different ways of thinking. The centre gives us exposure to cutting-edge research that's actually relevant to what we do. It also gives us access to really capable students early on.
What really drew me to the training centre was the idea of integrating research across the entire mining value chain, and I found that genuinely exciting. Our IOCR projects were industry funded, which meant we were working on real problems that actually matter to industry, with real support behind us.
The project from the training center actually tackling practical, challenging engineering problem derived directly from real mining operations. So students, they are trained from the very beginning to actually take a systematic view of the entire mining system, so they know, where their project fit into that ecosystem.
Future students will have access to the research undertaken by the current researchers, and they may be able to build on this work. Industry partners who have engaged in the work conducted by the researchers will have access to the outcomes, some of which may be of significant use in industry operations.
This experience has shaped my research to be both rigorous and application-oriented, encouraging me to go beyond theoretical development and focus on solutions that can be implemented in real workflows.
My postdoctoral experience at the ARC Training Center has been quite different from a typical academic role. Instead of working on a narrow research topic, I've been part of a highly integrated environment where multiple projects connect across the mining value chain. This allowed me to position my work within a large system, linking upstream decisions like blasting to downstream outcomes such as processing performance and cost. There is also a strong emphasis on real-world impact, with research aligned closely to industry needs. Overall, it feels less like a traditional postdoc and more like working at the intersection of research, industry, and innovation.
Unlike typical isolating postdoc roles, my time at the ARC Training Center has been incredibly collaborative. I've worked closely with a supportive team of PhD students and postdoctoral researchers to share ideas and tackle connected projects. Together, by combining their operational knowledge with our academic expertise, we successfully bridged the gap between theory and practice. This close collaboration ensured our research resulted in highly practical solutions for real-world mining challenges.
We've created an environment in which PhD students work closely with industry partners. This gives students an appreciation of company drivers and the ability to communicate research to both industry and academic audiences. This has enhanced their versatility and will follow them into future careers.
Where possible, the Training Centre PhD candidates have focused on industry placements. These placements ensure that candidates' work is relevant to industry requirements, and in particular, that research projects address a specific, useful problem that would lead to a significant improvement in the area of interest.
The training centres enable stronger connection with industry, particularly the MET sector, driving technological advancement with research as a means to understand and address big mining industry problems.
I think the training centre is right at the front of where the industry is heading. It creates space for real research, but also for exploring new ideas, whether that's through AI, advanced technologies, or even unexpected discoveries. That kind of environment is really important for innovation. Going forward, I think it'll continue to influence how the industry works and help bring new ideas into real-world applications.
I think the training center has achieved its main objective of producing a significant number of high caliber research engineers with practical engineering skills and innovative ideas. And I believe they will be able to make meaningful contributions for years to come.
So when I think about legacy, I think about a community of people, students, supervisors, partners, mentors, who now know each other, trust each other, and will keep working together. That's the impact that compounds over time, and it's the part I'm most proud of.